Hello everyone, Zanurify here, and today I am back with another Star Citizen video, and today I'm going to be going over what the Origin Jumpworks M50 is and kind of glossing over what its main uses are meant to be and its loadout and all that kind of thing. This will hopefully be the first of a new kind of string of videos, not necessarily a series, but just a string of videos where I'm gonna kind of give some information on some of the ships which I haven't already and that aren't implemented in the game and such. I just thought it'd be quite a good idea to give people a look into what they could potentially be getting at some point in the future. Okay, so what is the Origin Jumpworks M50? Well, it is quite frankly a speed demon. It's built to go as fast as possible, and its two main uses at the moment, as far as they've told us, are going to be racing and maybe couriering goods. So couriering goods would be, you know, delivering valuable cargo, information, info runners, that kind of thing. And the racing is something they went into briefly, and basically, apparently, in the finished persistent universe, there's going to be whole racing championships and everything like that. Ship racing, that is. So the M50 is meant to be used in situations where you need to go as fast as possible. Okay, so now I thought I'll just give you a little bit of the info on the kind of what's actually in the ship. So it's about 11 meters long. So it's shorter. It's quite a lot shorter actually than the Hornet. So you are looking at quite a really small looking ship here. It can carry 5 tons of cargo. I'm not sure if that's pressure. Oh, just under 5 tons of cargo. I'm not sure if that's pressurized or not. It doesn't say. So I'm assuming it's just a hold that you can just stick anything in. It can only carry a crew of 1 person, so there's no kind of like extra passenger seat or anything like that. And because it is a speed ship, it has a power plant size of 4. That is higher than the Aurora and the 300i. So I mean, the 300i at the moment is the fastest ship, but to then think that this ship has got, you know, an even bigger reactor than the 300i, you really get a sense of how fast it's going to be. It has 2 TR4 thrusters. I can compare that to the 300i, which has 1 TR4 thruster, and the Aurora has 1 TR3. So you are looking at like twice the speed of the, or twice the power of a 300i, and obviously less weight because it's smaller. Okay, so now I just wanted to quickly gloss over the pros and cons of the ship. The pros being that it's going to be an extremely fast ship and an extremely maneuverable ship, both in and out of atmosphere. So if you are being chased by someone, there's a good chance you'll be able to outrun them in this, especially if they allow you to outfit it for stealth situations. So if they allow you to add shielding, you know, paint it black, all of that cool stuff, then you're not going to have any problems outrunning people, unless they're in one as well. But then still, they're not really going to have any weapons to take you on anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Disadvantages or cons. Obviously the weapons. It doesn't have the best weapons. It does have the same level of shielding as the other ships. However, the actual hull integrity is lower, because in terms of how strong the actual hull of the ship is, it's lower because it's a smaller ship. So I mean, of course it has to be strong enough because it's a racing ship. It's got to be strong enough to put up with all the stress, but it's built for that. It's not built for taking, you know, shells to the skin of the ship, if you get what I mean. One final thing which I thought was mentioning is that you may have noticed there's 2 fins at the front of the ship. Now they do retract when you go out of atmosphere, so they will only be out when you're in atmosphere, because obviously, you know, that's only when you really need wings. So or that's only when aerodynamics works. So I thought that was a really little cool feature. It kind of reminds me of the air brake on the Bugatti Veyron. It's kind of nice to have that touch. It kind of gives it, kind of roots it down to being a kind of racing ship, if you get what I mean. So if you enjoyed, a like or a subscribe will be much appreciated. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to message me through YouTube or comment or send me a message on Twitter. And as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.